Welcome back to Let's Play. Wait, have I got the volume on there? Yeah. Let's play Pokemon XD Gale Darkness. In the previous part, we just like poured in the volcano a bit, and you know what? I'll just click continue straight off the bat. But you know what? Like previous recording, and I rambled on about like, you know, how much of a pain in the ass the week has been so far. Well, turns out that day was not over. Well, it obviously wasn't over. And while I was editing, I think it was the previous part, because I had two parts recorded, but it was the previous one, to be precise, part 34, was it? I don't know. But, previous part, essentially. While I was editing for that, the most unusual sight caught my eye from above. The bird had escaped its cage, because I foolishly accidentally left the cage door open when I changed its water, which led to a 4-hour failure of trying to get the bird back into the cage. And I took a few pictures of the bird outside the cage, and I gotta say, it's like the bird is a lot smarter than I thought, honestly. Quite a mischievous one. It seems to be a habit. We've got two cats that are mischievous. Now the bird is also mischievous, which is kind of funny because the two mischievous cats are the ones that are always trying to get at the bird. And I think the frigging bird is like observed the cats. When they sneak into my room, they'll always hide behind the desk. And at one point, the bird was like, you know what, fuck you. Just like hid behind the desk. He's like, you've got to be shitting me. You'd even do that. He kept flying through, like, all over the place. He kept flying up to my posters and even knocked two of them off the wall. But it already posted in my drawings, but they're the size of a poster. I kept latching on to everything. Even went right up to its cage, but just, like, went all around its cage, but not into the cage. Every time it fly towards the cage, it would deliberately avoid the actual open door. It was a nightmare trying to get that bird back in. I'd be like... It was like from 4 in the morning, I was still editing at that point. It got out of the cage, and by the time he was back in the cage, it was like freaking 7 in the morning. And I had been up like probably nearly 24 hours at that point. It was like, such an exhausting day. It was like freaking in a car for like freaking 3 hours or so. And then like I finally went to college. And all that, then I got home, it's like, okay, let's do some recording. Freaking technical difficulties, like, And then once after recorded, okay, let's get to editing. As I mentioned in the second video, bird just comes out of the cage in like 4 hours stuck. As for, well, actually, it's just like, that was Wednesday, right? It's currently the 29th, it's Friday. Thursday was non-existent apart from the early hours of the morning for me because I freaking naturally slept for the whole day once I actually finally got to sleep, you know? So I woke up at like freaking 9 p.m. for that, so Thursday was pretty much almost non-existent. But it's Friday today, and it's like, well, actually there's anything really, actually nothing of particular irritation notes has happened today. No missing the bus. Actually, not the bus thing, but I kind of go to this hostel place like 2 times a week to kind of learn some various things, cleaning, cooking, and stuff like that. And I usually get a lift off my dad, reliable on the way there, reliable on the way back, up until he goes into his workplace, filling some paperwork or whatever he was doing. And I was sat in the car and it was freaking boiling. Oh yeah, another thing. I remember going to the shop as well while I was there. And the weather's bipolar the past few days. When I was going to the shop, freaking hailstones. Once I was going back, freaking sun. It was like, what the fuck, man? My hair felt like it was turning into some kind of freaking hair ornament. Well, it felt like the hailstones were becoming ornaments on my hair. The funny thing is, couldn't really feel the hailstones or anything like that, but I noticed it's the direction it's coming in. Because when it was actually going in my general direction instead of the opposite way, it actually hurts, because it smacked me on the nose. It was like, ah! So, yeah. So I suppose it's kind of like, it's kind of mild compared to freaking yesterday. Well, Wednesday. I can't even say yesterday because freaking yesterday I slept through yesterday. You know, also while I'm at that place, it's the only time where I'm actually able to, you know, hear the radio or anything like that. Because I hear the radio, the only time I ever hear the radio is when I'm in a car and they happen to have the radio on. Or when I'm at the gym, because the radio is always on in the background. But in this case, I'm there for like 2 to 3 hours, and usually the radio's on the whole time. And unlike the other ones, I have my guitar with me some of the times. And I end up like improvising along to it, figuring out, and I gotta say, some songs, they just like overplay the shit out of songs on the radio. It's like, they like the top 10s translates to the only 10 songs we'll ever play, at least for the remainder of this year. They'll switch it up. Like, you're on the radio, just like, and we'll also have some Luke Graham, or whatever the hell his name was, and just like, oh, let me guess what song that's going to be. I'm not familiar with the artist or anything like that, but with the radio like that, it's just like, does this person even have any other songs, or is it the only song you can be bold to play? I mean, seriously, I was just like... Nah, I can't actually do the vocal line properly, but it's just G minor, B flat major. So I was just like improvising along to it. Because if I just sat listening to that song every time, I'd probably just be like, it's getting on my nerves, you've played it twice and I've only been here a few hours. Actually, what was the chord progression? No. Yeah. That would be... in the key, it would be... I don't even know what... B... I think that'd be F then. Doesn't really sound right like that. Maybe I need to play it a different way. Wait, no, that's probably because I just did a major. Or maybe... Nah, never mind. Forget it. Forget it. It's like 8 minutes and I've just been rambling this whole bloody time. Where was I? Oh yes, walking around in a volcano, because why not? Oh yeah, I remember. I was going over there, and then it was like, oh, this part's been going on for too long. And I knew that another person would do that. That's why I was like, I'm not going all the way over there, because I know some idiot's going to be like, I just came out of nowhere. So, hi. I'm throwing everything at you with no restraint. I can't take this brutal heat anymore. Should have got that tunic, whatever the hell it was, from Ocarina of Time, you know, the one, the red one. Would have been useful in this place. Well, I think the other one had a shadow Pokemon, didn't he? So you might as well. Actually, I have 2 shadow Pokemon, didn't he? Oh, seeing Lord Sludge reminds me. You know, the birds. Actually, I forgot. Okay, so like, one thing, like I mentioned, I took pictures, right, of the bird on his, like, tour of my room, you know, as he's just like flying from one place to another. And like, also like, realized I got like some freaking other images on my phone that I hadn't put onto my laptop. That date is one of them dates as far back as November last year. Of my family's cats, and they just randomly, I thought I might as well bung that into it. So I'll have that and the birds' pictures in a kind of picture kind of montage thing, wherever, with Lost Woods theme, sorry, a song, wherever, playing over it. Because why the hell not? Insert it there. And with that out of the way, let us proceed. Also, I've kind of like thought of giving the bird a name. But I still refer to the bird as the bird rather than actually by a name I think in my head. It's like, I shall name you Chatot, or Chatot, whatever the hell the pronunciation is. Because, well, you're both of a similar-ish species, sort of, and are ass-shot, and you're both very loud, and I don't know. Either that or hoot hoot, and it doesn't make sense, but I have no idea. That's why I still refer to it as the bird instead of anything else. Sort of. Doesn't matter, because you're about to be sludged. After 10 minutes of waiting for it, you will finally be sludged. How... I mean, why would you do that? It's like, oh, I can't stand the heat in here, so I'll have my Ninetales you freaking sunny day to make it even more. Why would it even be needed? Ow! Ow! Every time. I should really consider just level grinding at this point. Because if these are just the regular freaking peons, then the big bad is gonna be much more tough to deal with. Shadow Storm. And it really doesn't do much damage, despite supposedly being super effective. Uh-oh. Sludge! Yeah! You have been sludged. Ow. I was about to say that. It's like, where's my XP then? Wait now. Call sludge to you. I can't remember. Is Torkoal purified type or does it have dual type kind of thing? Ow! Sludge! Of course, you've got that ridiculous special defense stuff going on. That was the body slam. Sunlight is blinding. So, yeah, just stick with that. Even though it'd probably be better this Shadow Rush. Because I'm imagining that Shadow Storm is more of a weak kind of attack than Valor. But it's both Pokemon, so it's useful for that, but it's not overly strong. Ow. Lord. Oh, come on. Well, that can't be good. On top of confusion and all that as well. Shadow Storm! So So much for lowered accuracy then. Why do these trainers have grass Pokemon in this volcano anyway? I mean, Rumpus is like a freaking tree for crying out loud, and you just brought it into a volcano. That can't be good. Hey, you didn't even have a shadow Pokemon. Shadow! Oh, come on, really? Don't you just hate that? Where you just like, okay, I'm gonna finish this off in this one turn, and you have to freaking waste another turn to freaking finish it. It's like, why? Ass shot. Shadow Rush. Level up. It's too hot here. I can't focus my mind at all. But Sableye. Ah, well, that's a shame about Mirror Radar, but I don't care. Full stores. So what's here? Wait, hey! My name is Common. My name is Petro. Together we bring the power double explosion attack. Well, that would indicate that we're going to team up, but we're not going to do that. You see, we have double battles, but we don't have double trainer battles for some reason. But I want to heal my Pokemon. Oh well. Prepare to be sludged and psychic. Zatu, whatever, I don't know what to say. Wow, that was a pisser. Ow! Sir, shockwave on you, psychic on you. Psychic is overpowered, isn't it? Hitmonchan! Oh, wait, that'd be... Yes! Shadow Pokemon! I foresee the future that you will be attacked. Oh, I did not account for that, but it wasn't as effective as it would seem. Let's try to toxic you and bite your face off. I did not foresee that result. I thought you were psychic, but not how. Oh, shit! You didn't have to do that, asshole. Okay, be unwise to bring out Teddy, but then again, It'd be unwise to bring out any of these. Because, well, he doesn't actually have fighting type attacks going on, so it doesn't really matter, because his attacks are super effective regardless. Let's do something about that then. While also biting your face. Haha! Use strategy! Haha! You didn't expect that, did you? Ah! Oh. That's a bit of a delay there, wasn't it? Let's decrease your attack even further while biting you again in the face. Sure! Shadow down. Ow. Ow. No. No. Well, it'd be best if we finished this quickly then. Isn't that right, Hitmonchan? I wonder, was I planning on giving Hitmonchan a nickname? I don't really remember. Either way, bite it on the face, try to catch you in a Pokeball. By that I mean, of course, a Great Ball. Guess you've slightly increased the chances. One. Not even close. I'm gonna bite your face off! Must we do the thing? What? Oh, I hate that. Let me see. All right. Oh, fucking bullshit! There's gotta be a desync in an audio. I just can't win with that shit, can I? It always has to happen every fucking time I record with a capture card. Every single damn time. Has to be some point where he does that. Oh, I hate that so much. 2, 3. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Interruption. I said interruption. That means a what? Get this! You'll learn that I have incredible power even by myself. Where'd the other guy go, though? I mean, I know they have a habit of just disappearing after you defeat them, but there's 2 of them on the scene. Surely you would think the other one would just, like, run away or something, or maybe threw himself into lava. He's like, I have brought shame upon this criminal organization, so I will go out in a kind of over-the-top way. Like Terminator kind of way. Just jump into the lava and whatever, I don't know. Get this, I learned that I have a great power even by myself. Well, you didn't even tag up to see what you'd actually do as a duo because you're idiots. I just thought, like in Pokemon games, when there's like team up of 2 trainers, they never seem to be like where it's like, okay, 2 trainers, but each trainer has 6 Pokemon. It's never is like, no. You can have 6 Pokemon with you at all times if you so please want to, and use them in battle. But when you team up with another trainer, you must only use, like, you could use 5 technically, as if long as the other one only has one. But you cannot have, like, more than 6 combined. But imagine if they did. It'd be quite a long battle. Can you imagine it? Like, say, like, early on in the game, it's just like, you know, those bug catcher trainers with their underleveled bug Pokemon, and you encounter 2 of them, and it's like freaking both of them got 6 Pokemon that are all the same. You're just like, oh my god, it's got more tedious than it needs to be. So, fights, I guess, and oh, let's realize how to, of course, that'd be useful. Ember, still don't know flamethrower. Seriously, we're at the end, essentially, of the main story of the game, and Houndoom is still using Ember. What's up with that? And boys. Another one for Houndoom to take care of. Level. Well, this is just working to my advantage here, isn't it? It's just like type advantage over both of them. How convenient. One-shotted. It's Hitmonlee! Of course, you can't have Hitmonchan without Hitmonlee. Well, you can. I remember I've never actually played the original, but I have played the remake, Leaf Green, Pirate, and all that. Well, obviously, I even LP'd one of them. And, like, in the gym in Saffron, the gym next to the actual gym, it's like you get either Hitmonchan or Hitmonlee. You can't have both because, you know, I think that was the place. But it's always the case with that. It's like, oh, there are 2. Well, they weren't very exclusive, I think. But it's like, you can only get one on a single playthrough at a time. You'll have to get another playthrough to get the other one, and you have to trade it over and stuff, and it's a pain in the ass. They always do that. How about... try to finish off the Metang somehow with that. I want to see if I can do this. Burn. Yeah, didn't think so. Well, that sucks. Ow! Well, knock off the last bit of your HP and charm them. And by them, I mean Hitmonlee. So how does that work exactly? You charm them and their attack just decreases. It's like a way to assume that Hitmonlee is flirting with... Wait, no. Houndoom is flirting with Hitmonlee, and Hitmonlee feels like you know, I don't know. I don't even know how that would work, but can you imagine? Like, what would the dialogue be if there were, you know, dialogue? It would be pretty weird. So, wait. What happened there? How did Hitmonlee's HP become so low? I wasn't really paying attention when this happened there. No, actually, leave that to Houndoom. We will try once more with a Great Ball. As per the usual. And bite it on the face, as per the usual there. One, 2, 3. It's a gotcha. It's a gotcha? That sounds weird. And he just bugged off. What? You know what? I should really, you know, go back. Since there's not going to be any more encounters, but they are over there, I wonder what is over in that direction. But since there's no encounters on the way back, I suppose I'll just off-screen. I will meet you back at the lab. Yes, well, we're here, so yes. There is a big place way up to all this hard but first. Okay, now let's do this. More purifying, because yes. Look at that face it's making. Kirky's gone up the door to its heart. The baby Kangaskhan thing or wherever. The way he's just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Kangaskhan regained the move Earthquake. And sing. And a ribbon. You shall now be known as I said in the previous recording about the list of ones that I had in mind, you will be Hanawa. Let's see how it'll word this one then. The Hanawa will be transferred to the PC storage system. Farfetch'd up the door to its hard. Regain the move slash. And button pass. And swords dance, because apparently I have 3 moves to relearn. Guess I must add a lot more shadow moves, but whatever. Ribbon. Could I fit that? Let me see. Nah, I wouldn't be able to fit the full name, so you will just be Miku. Miku has become a Farfetch'd, all because of a leak. The Miku will be transferred to the PC storage system. Purification process takes forever. I mean, not only does just like, it happens over time, it's just wandering about, but when you actually purify it, the actual notification for it just takes forever. Open the door to its heart, Sableye, yes. Shadow Ball! It's kind of funny how all these Shadow Pokemon have shadow attacks, and then Shadow Ball comes out there, and Helping Hand. And a ribbon. You will be... Maya. The yandere chick that's constantly stalking Echo. The Maya will be transferred. Gold, I come to those heart. Regain the birth waterfall. Waterfall? Isn't that HM stuff? And charm. Ribbon. I would name you Echo, but I'm not sure what gender you are, and I think I'll leave that for Seal, honestly. The Golduck will be transferred. I wasn't done there yet, though. And 38 minutes. You see what I mean, man? There's a freaking error with this stuff. I wanted to, like, you know, clear up that one area with all those trainers. Now it's, like, looking unlikely at this point. This recording's gonna drag on and 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 on. Trio. Eradicate, you're not going to see the purification machine, yes, for a while, it looks like. You know what? Screw it, you might as well. There we go. I will meet you back at volcano. What? Oh, come on, Miror B. Where are ya? Where are ya? Maybe we could finish this with a Miror B battle after all. Let's see. Cave. Okay. Fair enough. I will meet you at the cave, Pokespot. Scooter away! Oh my, your timing is impeccable. You too, I'll give you a little demonstration on what makes my step so elegant. Let the music start. Or I'll change. Do you ever change your music? I mean, Pokemon. You never change your music. Well, you did. You had different music in the original, but in Colosseum, so this was different. But you're still using the same Pokemon. And you've only got, like, really, the other one's going to be one of those shadow Pokemon that I missed, so you haven't really got much variety going on here. Ashok. Ow! Fuck! Ow! Why? 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 Every time you do that shit, it's just why? Well, obviously, I mean, Miror B is our opponent in this Pokemon battle here, so what's he supposed to do? Other than, you know, actually fight. And by that, I mean this Pokemon. Whatever. Still sucks, though. No spats! I forget when I'd actually fail to catch you. But this time I will try not to fail. I'm not sure if we can actually poison that one though. How about Shadow Rush and Sludge to you? Ow! Final lash. Da, 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 da. Slug. What? Really? Come on. Super effective, my ass. I know what you're gonna do there. Oh, never mind, Miror B went full retard for some reason, it seems. Some trainers just make very questionable decisions. Shadow Russian Sludge. Ow. Ow. That hurt more than your attacks did. Great ball. What else have we got actually? That ball. It's not particularly weak, but he is at the same time. It's trying. That sentence made no sense whatsoever. One, two, three. It worked.
Whoa, so I lost.
I wonder what else Shadow Pokemon I failed to catch, so we still haven't got.
Stop the music. You silly boy, in that situation you should know that you need to match rhythms with me. Pronunciation. It's all your fault that you've thrown my timing out of whack. Oh, you annoying child. You two, let's go escape. Don't fall behind.
The stacks are gone. Let's have a look at this before I start recording. Shadow monitor to be on. Shelter, that's one that Miror B will probably still have then. And that's pretty much it, really. I mean, all the other ones are just ones we haven't encountered yet. So next one we encounter will be Lickitung, then Cipher, then Chansey, then Solrock, then Starmie, Electabuzz, Swallow, Snorlax, Poliwrath, Mime, the Trio, Manectric, Salamence, Marowak, Lapras, Lugia, Zapdos, Moltres, Articuno, Tauros, Rhydon, Exeggutor, and Dragonite. What a list. So, I shall see you next time, viewers. See you next time.